Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your tarot reading for May 2025. I hope you're feeling adventurous and optimistic as we step into this new month. May features a shift from the grounded energy of Taurus to the lively, communicative buzz of Gemini season around the 20th. This transition resonates well with your adaptable fire nature, potentially fueling both practical pursuits and intellectual exploration. Remember, this reading taps into the Sagittarius sun sign energy, but checking the readings for your moon and rising signs can add valuable layers to your personal forecast. Today, we'll explore the general themes guiding your month, journey into the landscape of your heart and relationships, and then focus on your career and financial outlook. As always, please view this tarot guidance as inspiration and perspective. Your free spirit and choices ultimately chart your course. Let's shuffle the cards and see what adventures May has in store for you, dear Archer. Looking at the general energies for your month, Sagittarius, the cards drawn are the Ace of Cups setting the foundation, the Five of Cups influencing your focus, and the Four of Swords reversed pointing towards the outcome. Your foundation for May is the Ace of Cups. This beautiful card represents new emotional beginnings, love, compassion, creativity, and intuition flowing freely. Sagittarius, your month starts with a powerful potential for emotional fulfillment, new connections, or a deepening of existing ones. Creativity and intuition are heightened. It's an open, hearted energy, inviting love, joy, and emotional expression into your life. Embrace this outpouring of positive emotion. Be open to giving and receiving love. Follow your creative inspirations and trust your intuition. This is a wonderful foundation of emotional abundance and potential for joy. The key influence or area requiring your focus is the Five of Cups. This card often depicts regret, loss, disappointment, and focusing on what has been spilled or lost rather than what remains. Despite the abundant emotional potential of the Ace of Cups foundation, the Five of Cups suggests your focus might be drawn towards past disappointments, losses, or what you feel is lacking. You might be dwelling on regrets or perceived failures, potentially overlooking the positive emotions or opportunities. The two full cups behind the figure that are still available to you. It's easy to get stuck here, feeling sorrowful or pessimistic. Remember, tarot highlights this tendency so you can shift your perspective. Acknowledge any genuine feelings of loss or regret, but don't let them consume you. The advice is to consciously turn your attention towards the cups that are still full. What blessings remain? What lessons were learned? Shift your focus from what's gone to what you still have, and the potential for healing and moving forward offered by the Ace of Cups. The potential outcome, where these energies may lead, is the Four of Swords reversed. This card reversed typically signifies recovery, re-awakening, re-entering the world after a period of rest or contemplation, or perhaps restlessness and burnout from not taking needed rest. Following the emotional potential, Ace of Cups, but needing to navigate regret, Five of Cups. This outcome suggests a move back into activity after a period of processing or potential stagnation. You might be feeling ready to engage with the world again after dealing with disappointments, or perhaps the reversal indicates you pushed through without adequate rest and are now feeling the effects, needing to find a healthier way to manage energy. Ideally, it represents emerging from contemplation with renewed vigor. The guidance is to ensure this return to activity is balanced. If you've processed the Five of Cups energy, re-engage gently. If you've avoided rest, recognize the need for sustainable energy management. Find a balance between action and recovery to avoid burnout as you move forward from past sorrows. Now, let's turn our attention to matters of the heart, Sagittarius. What's unfolding in your love life? Your foundation in love is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The core energy is the Two of Cups reversed, and the potential outcome is shown by the Eight of Swords. Your love life foundation in May is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. This Knight reversed can signify boredom, stagnation, unreliability, lack of commitment, or impatience with slow progress in practical matters related to relationships. It might feel like things are stuck in a rut. Progress is frustratingly slow. Or perhaps someone you, or a partnered, is being unreliable with commitments or responsibilities within the connection. There could be a resistance to the steady, diligent work relationships sometimes require. Remember, this flags an area needing attention. It highlights impatience or instability. The advice is to assess where the lack of progress or reliability stems from. Is it boredom needing addressing with novelty? Or is it a deeper issue of commitment? Inject some fresh energy if it's just stagnation, but address unreliability or lack of effort directly and honestly. Patience might be needed, but not at the expense of basic dependability. The key influence or focus in your love life is the Two of Cups reversed. This card reversed often points to disharmony, imbalance in partnership, breakups, or difficulties in communication and connection. The harmony and mutual respect of the upright Two of Cups are disrupted. You might be experiencing conflict, misunderstandings, or a sense of disconnection from your partner. If single, it could indicate challenges in forming balanced, reciprocal connections. The flow of emotion and understanding between two people feels blocked or strained. This can be disheartening, indicating a core issue in partnership dynamics needs focus. Remember, awareness is the first step. This isn't necessarily the end, but a clear signal that the partnership needs work. The advice is to focus intently on communication and re-establishing balance. Address conflicts directly but compassionately. Seek mutual understanding and respect. If the imbalance is too great or communication fails despite efforts, it might signal a need to re-evaluate the connection's viability. Prioritize honest dialogue and mutual effort. Looking towards the potential outcome in love, we have the Eight of Swords. This card typically depicts feeling trapped, restricted, powerless, and blinded by your own perceptions or fears. Following potential stagnation, Knight of Pentacles reversed, and focusing on disharmony. Two of Cups reversed, the Eight of Swords suggests a potential outcome, where you feel stuck, limited, and unable to see a way out of a difficult relationship situation. You might feel victimized by circumstances, or believe you have no options. However, the key insight of this card is that the restrictions are often self-imposed. The figure in the card could likely loosen the binds and walk away if they removed the blindfold. This card can feel challenging, emphasizing a sense of powerlessness. But remember, Tarot reveals this potential so you can change it. The guidance is to challenge your own limiting beliefs. Question whether you are truly trapped, or if fear and negative thinking are holding you captive. Take off the mental blindfold and look objectively at your situation. What options do you really have? The power to change your perspective, and thus your situation, often lies within you. Seek clarity and recognize your own agency, even when feeling restricted. Let's shift focus now to your professional world and financial situation, Sagittarius. What energies are present here? Your foundation is the Six of Swords reversed. The guiding influence is the Hierophant reversed, and the potential direction is shown by the Queen of Swords. Your money and career foundation this May is the Six of Swords reversed. This card reversed can indicate feeling stuck, difficulty moving on from a challenging situation, delays in transitions, or perhaps returning to troubled waters you thought you'd left behind. It might feel like you're unable to escape a difficult work environment, financial struggle, or project, or that a planned move or transition is hitting obstacles. There's a sense of being unable to reach calmer shores. Remember, this highlights a feeling of being stuck. But movement is still possible. it might require a different approach or more effort. The advice is to identify what is truly blocking your progress. Is it external circumstances? Or internal resistance or fear? Confront the issues directly rather than feeling trapped. Seek help or alternative strategies to facilitate the transition you need. Don't allow yourself to drift back into past difficulties. The key influence or area demanding your focus is the Hierophant reversed. This major arcana card reversed often signifies challenging tradition, breaking rules, non-conformity, questioning established beliefs, or perhaps conflict with institutions or rigid structures. Sagittarius, this strongly resonates with your independent spirit. Your focus might be on forging your own path, rejecting conventional methods in your career or finances, or perhaps challenging authority or outdated systems. This can be liberating, but may also create friction with those who prefer conformity. It's about finding your own truth and methods outside of established norms. Embrace your unique approach, but do so consciously. Question tradition, but ensure your rebellion serves a constructive purpose. Be prepared to stand by your unconventional methods and potentially face resistance. Use your wisdom to innovate, rather than just rebel for rebellion's sake. The potential outcome suggested by these energies is the Queen of Swords. This queen represents independence, clear boundaries, sharp intellect, direct communication, and unbiased judgment. Following a feeling of being stuck, Six of Swords reversed, and focusing on challenging convention. Hierophant reversed. The Queen of Swords suggests an outcome where you achieve clarity, independence, and the ability to communicate your truth effectively. You cut through confusion, set firm boundaries, and rely on your sharp intellect to navigate your career and finances. You might need to make some tough decisions based on logic and experience, potentially shedding emotional attachments that cloud judgment. The guidance is to embody this Queen's energy. Be clear, direct, and honest in your communications. Set healthy boundaries. Trust your intellectual judgment and experience. Don't be afraid to make necessary cuts or decisions based on objective truth, even if it requires a degree of emotional detachment. So, Sagittarius, May starts with emotional potential, but requires you to shift focus from past regrets towards active recovery. In love, navigating stagnation and disharmony may lead to feeling trapped, urging you to recognize your own power to change perspective. Your career involves overcoming feeling stuck by challenging convention, ultimately leading you towards clarity, independence, and sharp judgment. Wishing you a month of emotional wisdom, clear perspectives, and courageous independence, Sagittarius.